Welcome to another show. Today, we're going to discuss the top 10 animated Christmas movies. Now, we won't be looking at claymation, stop motion, or TV specials. Those are themes for different shows. For this list, they must be feature length.
Smell you later, Poopsicle.
At number 10, we're starting with Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights.
Jelly Jugs, next time you come on my court, you better wear a bra, okay?
Okay, technically this is a Hanukkah movie, which is why it's further down the list. But it is fantastic, so I'm going to list it here. In the New Hampshire town of Dewsbury, Davy Stone is a 33-year-old Jewish alcoholic with a criminal record that has earned him its community's animosity. Taken to court for his recent activity on the first night of Hanukkah, Whitey Duvall, an aging volunteer referee from Davy's former basketball league, convinces the judges to have him do community service as a referee in training for Whitey's youth basketball league. In one condition: if Davy commits another crime before his tenure at the league concludes, he will be sentenced to 10 years in prison. Now, this is adult-themed and not an animated feature for kids, and it did not get very good reviews on its first release because of that, but it has since become a holiday classic.
What is this? It's someplace new.
Jack, look out!
Whoa!
At number 9, It's a Nightmare Before Christmas.
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air.
Producer Tim Burton's fellow Cal Arts alum Henry Selick directs this stop-motion animated classic based on Burton's original poem. The action is set in the fantasy world of Halloween Town and Christmas Town, where Jack Skellington, the voice of Chris Sarandon, chaotically tries to merge the holidays together. Composer Danny Elfman also stars as the singing voice of Jack in Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, which also features the voices of Catherine O'Hara, Ken Page, Glenn Shaddix, William Hickey, Paul Rubens, and Edward Ivory. Elfman also provides the voice of Beryl in Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now we're at number 8, The Polar Express. Tom Hanks takes on several roles in The Polar Express, a story about a boy who boards a magical train to visit Santa Claus as he prepares for Christmas. Motion capture animation can be a little difficult to watch at times, but The Polar Express has an admirable honesty in its sentimental storytelling. The Polar Express has quotes that could slot into many a Christmas classic. Its focus on magic and belief are common festive themes, and with more modern, refined animation techniques, it would probably have a more incredible reputation.
God save you. Humbug. Christmas a humbug, Uncle? You don't mean that, I'm sure.
Now we're up to number 8, A Christmas Carol.
If I could work my will, every idiot who'll go to back with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding.
Charles Dickens' classic Christmas story has been adapted countless times, often with popular characters stepping into the role of Ebenezer Scrooge, the Christmas-hating industrialist. Although made in the 1970s, A Christmas Carol adopts the imagery of Victorian-era engravings, which would have accompanied Dickens' text upon its publication. In this way, it's the most faithful adaptation of all the many contenders. A Christmas Carol is also notable for its beautifully stylized depictions of each ghost who come to visit Scrooge.
Give it to me. A storybook? You call this a present? I hope you have something better for me, Forte.
And number 6, Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas.
What is that?
A small piece in your honor, Master.
Ugh, I hate it.
This is the sequel to the acclaimed Disney film Beauty and the Beast. The story finds the castle servants preparing for a Christmas party when Mrs. Potts regales everyone with the story of Belle's first Christmas in the castle. The flashback story that follows finds Belle and the Beast at odds with one another over whether they should celebrate Christmas. Most of the original characters return and many new characters are added. The tale of love and forgiveness reminds audiences of Belle and the Beast's bond, the welcome holiday theme.
What do you want with me?
You will be haunted by 3 spirits. I'd rather not.
And number 6, Disney's A Christmas Carol.
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Haunt me no longer!
Disney again meets Dickens in the studio's third take on this oft-retold story. Jim Carrey plays no less than 8 roles in this version, including Scrooge at 5 different ages nonetheless, and all 3 ghosts. The film quite literally stood out from other adaptations thanks to its 3D version and pulled in $318.48 million worldwide.
How shall I begin this story of the life and adventures of Santa Claus?
At the beginning, Master Woodsman.
Now we're at number 4, The Life and Adventures of Santa.
An instant in immortal time that I came upon the babe, abandoned in the snowy woods at the very edge of the forest.
There are many stories about Santa Claus in Christmas movies, but this animated adventure tells the big man's story like a magical epic. The film is centered around a magical council that recounts the origins of Santa Claus. While it might feel like this is similar territory explored in Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the life and adventures of Santa is its own fun story. Plenty of magic and fantastical creatures. It feels like a Christmas tale told within the world of J.R.R. Tolkien.
Daddy, why are you so late?
Sorry, I know. Crazy story. I almost died on the way. If it weren't for those 3, I never would have made it.
At number 3, The Tokyo Godfathers.
This is my daughter, Kyoko.
Hello?
Mixing the list up a bit with a Japanese anime is a film called Tokyo Godfathers. It came out in 2003 and was directed by Satoshi Kon, written by Keiko Nobumoto. And I know I might be pronouncing these Japanese names wrong. My apologies if the pronunciations are not correct. Let's try it again. Keiko Nobumoto and Satoshi Kon. This movie won awards for Best Animated Film and an Excellence Prize. While all the other movies are known classics, it is nice to introduce people to movies that could be their new favorite. On Christmas Eve, 3 homeless people find a baby abandoned in a dumpster. These 3 take it upon themselves to see the baby's parents. The 3 found some clues in a bag in the baby named Kyoko. Will they be able to reunite the family? Watch it and find out.
What do you get if you eat Christmas decorations? Tits and lighters!
At number 2, it's Arthur Christmas.
Hey, Steve.
Forget Techno Tommy. He's texting on his calculator after another job.
It's a handheld operational and homing organizer.
Aardman's Animations, best known for its stop-motion creations like Wallace and Gromit and Shaun the Sheep, uses computer animation for this Christmas movie. Arthur Christmas follows Santa's son, Arthur Claus, played by James McAvoy, who needs to deliver a present to a young girl before she wakes up on Christmas morning. The film also features the voices of Jim Broadbent as Santa, Bill Nye as Grand Santa, Hugh Laurie as Steve Claus, and Imelda Staunton as Mrs. Claus.
Instead of stealing Mrs. Runa's berries, we picked them all up for her. She came to our house later, and she brought Mom lots of berry jam.
And the number 1 animated Christmas movie on our list is Klaus.
There you go.
Really? That's my name?
Yes, yay, it's your name.
Wow.
A hand-drawn animated Christmas tale set in the 19th century. Klaus focuses on the partnership between postman Jesper Johansson, played by Jason Schwartzman, and a reclusive toy maker named Klaus, J.K. Simmons, who's also starring in Santa in the new movie Red One. And that was our list for today. What was your favorite animated Christmas movie? Is it on this list? Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments section if there's another animated classic that we did not mention. I'd also be honored if you subscribe to my channel, click the little bell to stay informed of upcoming shows, and check out the Carl Vincent Vampire Hunter franchise, which is also in the comments. Until next time, this is Kevin Givens saying, live long and prosper, may the force be with you, and have yourself a merry little Christmas.